I was born where the river runs bitter, where the wolves learn early to bite, where the preacher's voice cracks in the distance, but the devil sings clear every night. I got wounds that the daylight don't witness, I got sins I can never outrun. I've been walking the line in the shadows with a Bible and a barrel of a gun.
And I know heaven ain't waiting
for a man with a heart like mine,
but I keep on moving regardless,
through the dust and the God's design. 'Cause I ride where the angels fear to ride, through the valley of thunder and flame,
where the lost souls whisper my name.
If the good Lord's watching, he knows I tried, but my boots found fire instead of light.
Yeah, I ride where the angels fear to ride.
I seen mercy turn into ashes, I seen love turn cruel into cold, I seen men break strong in an instant when the truth finally took hold. I ain't bragging, I ain't boasting, I ain't proud of the things I've done, but I ain't running from my footprints even when I'm the only one. Maybe grace is a slow burning ember in the cage of a weathered chest. Maybe faith ain't a church or confession. Maybe faith is just doing your best. 'Cause I ride where the angels fear to ride, on the roads where the strong men shake, where our heart don't hear it break. If redemption's the truth, I'll take my time, I'll face every ghost I left behind.
Yeah, I ride where the angels fear to ride.
If the sky splits open, if the flames come down, if judgment finds me right here on this ground, let my story be spoken, not in glory, not in pride, just a man who kept walking where the angels fear to ride. 'Cause I ride where the angels fear to ride. But I don't ride alone tonight. I hear footsteps beside mine in the quiet. Maybe love survived the fight, maybe grace found me in the firelight. Yeah, I ride where the angels fear to ride. I've walked roads where the river ran empty, where the wind cut straight through the bone, where the nights felt endless and angry, and the world said, boy, you're on your own. But I learned the dark dawn on the horizon, even shadows bend when the morning comes, and a heart that's cracked from living still beats steady like a drum. I ain't claiming I'm unbroken, I ain't saying I ain't scarred, but I've seen the dawn star glow even when the night was hard. 'Cause there's still light on the plains, even after the storm, even after the cold wind bites and your hands can't keep warm. If the world took all your mercy and left you nothing but pain, lift your head to the horizon, there's still light on the plains. There's still light on the plains. I've loved and lost more than I counted, buried laughter with tears I cried, but the ground gives back in the springtime what the winter tried to hide. I don't know what waits tomorrow, but I know I'll walk it just the same, with the dust that graced the sorrow and the soft echo of my name. You don't need to stand there fearless, you just need to keep your place. Every sunrise is a promise that you haven't been erased. 'Cause there's still light on the plains, even after the storm, even after the cold wind bites and your hands can't keep warm. If the world took all your mercy and left you nothing but pain, lift your head to the horizon, there's still light on the plains. There's still light on the plains. Night still in your chest, know the dawn is coming slowly, but it's coming for the blessed. 'Cause there's still light on the plains, even when your hope is thin, even when the road is quiet and you don't know where to begin. If your heart is tired of fighting, come and lean your weight on me. There's still light on the plains, brother, just wait, you'll see. I kept your memory like a keepsake, pressed between the pages of my past. Your voice lived quiet in the hallway, like a shadow I was scared to ask. I walked roads where we once promised, where the sky was big and kind, but the wind just carried silence and the miles kept you behind. And I held on longer than I meant to. Some love lingers like a flame, soft but still it burns you every time you say their name. The last time I said your name, it didn't break me like before. It didn't pull me to my knees or leave me crying on the floor. You just drifted like a whisper lost in rain, and I knew right then I'd changed the last time I said your name. There were nights I begged for mercy on my knees in winter cold. There were days I tried to hate you, but my heart was too damn old. I ain't claiming I'm forgiven, I ain't saying I moved on, and I just learned that love don't leave you, even when the person didn't tremble like I used to, didn't taste that old regret, didn't drown in what I knew. It just floated from my lips like a cloud with no more rain. Yeah, I knew I'd made it through the last time I said your name. Maybe love was never wasted, even when it couldn't stay. Some things are meant to leave you just so you can find your way. The last time I said your name, I was standing in the sun with a tired heart but breathing, and a new day just begun. If you ever hear the wind, know I say it just the same. Not to break, but just remember the last time I said your name. I said your name. I said your name. I kept your memory like a keepsake, pressed between the pages of my past. Your voice lived quiet in the hallway, like a shadow I was scared to ask. I want roads where we once promised, where the sky was big and kind, but the wind just carried silence, and the miles kept you behind. And I held on longer than I meant to. Some love lingers like a flame, soft but still it burns you every time you say their name. The last time I said your name, it didn't break me like before. It didn't pull me to my knees or leave me crying on the floor. You just drifted through the air like a whisper lost in rain, and I knew right then I'd changed the last time I said your name. There were nights I begged for mercy, on my knees in winter cold. There were days I tried to hate you, but my heart was too damn old. I ain't claiming I'm forgiven, I ain't saying I moved on, and I just learned that love don't leave you, even when the person's gone. And grief don't end in thunder, sometimes it fades like light, and the heart don't break forever, some things just loosen overnight. The last time I said your name, I didn't tremble like I used to, didn't taste that old regret, didn't drown in what I knew. It just floated from my lips like a cloud with no more rain. Yeah, I knew I'd made it through the last time I said your name. Maybe love was never wasted, even when it couldn't stay. Some things are meant to leave you just so you can find your way. The last time I said your name, I was standing in the sun with a tired heart but breathing, and a new day just begun. If you ever hear the wind, know I say it just the same. Not to break, but just remember the last time I said your name. I said your name. I said your name. learned young, the world don't owe you not a hand, not a prayer, not a name. Some roads turn easy and golden, some bleed you down to the vein. I held my ground in the quiet, where the old storms never passed, and I found out a man is measured by the things he carries last. Hallelujah choir, no hand upon my back, just the sound of my own breathing while the night was turning black. No one stood beside me, so I stood alone, with the dust in my lungs and the weight of my bones. If the world never saw me, if the good Lord walked on, then the truth of my living is I learned to be strong. I had friends once, or I thought so, till the hard times called my name. Some folks love you when it's easy, but they never love the same. I ain't bitter, I ain't broken, just a little more weather than most. I ain't asking for their mercy, and I sure ain't chasing ghosts. No preacher said I matter, no mother's trembling cry, just my shadow on the red dirt under a burning open sky. No one stood beside me, so I stood alone, with the dust in my lungs and the weight of my bones. If the world never saw me, if the good Lord walked on, then the truth of my living is I learned to be strong. And I ain't ashamed of the scars I've got, I earned every lesson I learned. I kept my hands clean as I could, though this life it cut and burned. And if love finds me on some quiet road, then I'll welcome it home as my own. But until then, I will not tremble, I know how to stand alone. No one stood beside me, so I stood alone. But my feet didn't falter, and my heart didn't close. If the world never saw me, if he left me on my own, then the truth of my story is I built my throne from stone.